Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? Aqua's here coming to another video. Today's gonna be kind of a different type of story. And, well, I'm just gonna give y'all the reason I haven't been uploading lately. And that's, reason is pretty simple. School. Yeah. It's simple as it can be, school. I need to get my grades up, not that bad. I mean, my grades will be kind of the same even if I did play and, like, go to school at the same time, but I mean, that's not my choice to make. So today I'm gonna be talking about a simple thing, and that's gonna be a football practice. Yep. Some of y'all may be thinking to yourselves, Aquas, why will you be talking about football practice? And if you go to my school and you have football practice, you know exactly what I'm gonna be talking about today. Even though I didn't tell you about this video I was gonna make. I might have told one person, but I don't think like everybody else knows. So this is gonna be pretty simple. There's two types of coaches, right? The ones that don't really care what you do, and the ones that will get on you no matter what you do. And our coach is technically the person that will get on you no matter what you do. So I'm over here just thinking to myself, you know, oh, this is gonna be fun, easy. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna have a great time. I'm probably gonna make a probably B team. Well, that's what I'm trying to go for. It's just gonna be simple, right? Boy, get your neck over here. I'm about to give you a big old neck, because that is exactly the different thing that's about to happen up in this mugger. Because, so, first day went on, right? Put on our helmet, went outside, he talked to us. Pretty simple stuff, right? Nah. Well, nah, that first day was simple, but then the second day came along. And if you thought that was gonna be simple, bring that neck again, because boy, you were wrong. No, it was pretty freaking, it was pain and suffering. And so let's talk about the first day of football practice. The first day of practice, not the first day of school, the first day of practice. So first day of practice came along. Everyone's hype, oh yeah, morning practice. But guess what? Guess who wasn't there? Me. I was not there. I was I accidentally took the bus that day. I forgot there was morning practice. So I'm actually kind of whenever I got off the bus, I told the coach, "Oh, yeah, I accidentally took the bus." But the way he asked me, he was like, "Oh, what's your excuse?" I was like, "What? Excuse? What do you mean excuse? Like, I accidentally took the bus. That's not an excuse. I'm just saying I accidentally took the bus." So he's like, "Oh, what's your excuse?" Oh, I'm like, "Oh, I took the bus." I wasn't about to talk back, because like this dude is like freaking. If I were to charge at him, he'll push me down easy. One flick, he would have freaking tipped me over. So I'm just like, "Oh yeah, I accidentally took the bus." He's like, "Well, get inside and change so you can do the rest of the football thing, like for the rest of practice." So I'm like, all right. So I went inside, quickly put on all my stuff, and after I put on all my stuff, right, we finished up on practice. Everyone was dying out there. I almost threw up, and like half everybody was throwing up. Like 5 people quit that day. So what happened that day was actually pretty like weird. So I'm over here like, oh, alright, practice is over. I didn't really do that much. I don't really care though, because I was sweating as heck, like all the things they made us do. So I was like, oh, alright, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I was wrong again. Guess what they made us do? Well, everyone that was late technically had to do rolls, which is you have to roll across the field, and that's not like a normal football field. That's like 1/3 of that normal, like freaking NFL just tackled like JJ Watt on that mug, like football field. No, it's not that. It's like 1/3, yeah, 1/3 I would say. So imagine doing rolls from one side of the field to the other 5 times Nah, it was twice. One going back and one going, well, no, it was 4. One going up, one going down, one going up, one going down. And they also made us do bear crawls, which is technically the same thing. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know what bear crawls all are. But if you don't know, they're technically those things where you get on your hands and you can't touch the floor with your knees. And you technically have to walk up and down. It's technically like, you know, bear crawls. It's technically like being a bear. Yeah, being a bear. Feel bad for bears. Alright. So, that day went by, right? I was dying. I smelled bad because I didn't know that there was actually showers and like so I was like, oh my god, great. So I had deodorant. I'm pretty sure yeah, I did. So I put on that deodorant and so I smelled decent. I was okay. I was like, alright, it's not like someone's gonna call me out in the middle of the hallway and be like, boy, you stink. No, I wasn't thinking that. I was like, alright, I'm fine. So no one ended up saying anything that day, so I just went on with my day, right? So the next day went on, right? And this is what happens. So it's the second day of practice. It was actually pretty easy. No, not gonna lie, it was easier than that other day. So I was like pretty hype. I was like, oh, it's probably that one day that they made us do all that stuff. I was like, alright, let's go. And then that's where I was wrong again, because the day after that, they let us choose like what you wanted to be. There was linebacker, there was fullback. Well, I think it's the same thing. Well, half the same thing. So I chose fullback, and so oh shoot, all right. So whenever we like chose our thing, I chose fullback. We had to like, you know, get in position, do all the normal stuff like normal fullback would do. And so we're doing this thing, right? So we have to like I don't know what it's called. We have to like do what a normal linebacker would do and like, you know, get in position, ready, set, go, and then you go. So alright, it was pretty simple, right? And I don't know how, but there was always that one kid, no matter what practice we did, no matter if we did like a walk, a simple walk to like the park, he would throw up. So I'm over here just thinking to myself, why does this kid keep throwing up, right? So whenever like we do practices, it's always this kid throwing up, right? So the next day after that, wait, no, before we go to the next day, you know what happened? So he was like laying down on the floor, like he had type 2 Ebola, right? Laying down on the floor. I was like, oh, okay. So there's something wrong with this kid. He's probably like about to pass out or something. But nah, I was wrong again. So it turns out the kid was right. He was all fine. He just wanted to skip it because right whenever we finished, the coach said, oh, okay, now everyone get in a huddle so we can like quickly go to the locker room and y'all can take a shower. So it's like, oh, let's go. So we all got in a huddle, and right whenever coach said that, this kid jumped straight up, Jackie Chan. Someone pushed me down. Oh, I'm gonna quickly like do some backflip to get up. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't do that. He just got up. But I was just like, what? How do you just do that? You were just like having a seizure on the floor. So I'm just like, what? Even the coach saw it. He was like, oh now he's getting up, huh? He was telling the other coach that. So I was like, I know, right? I was like in my head. I wasn't exactly gonna tell him that, but so the day went on, right? And then again, nothing happened that day. The next day though, which was I would say Thursday, same thing happened. Kid threw up, doesn't matter. Nothing really interesting that day, right? But the thing that happened on Friday. Alright, so I was just like, oh, okay, this is gonna be conditioning, same thing as Tuesday, just gotta hold up because I'm not gonna quit. Because why would I quit? I'm not gonna be like a freaking piece of pudding over here, like quitting. No, so I was just like, alright, so let's just do this. So I do it, right? It was actually pretty it was simpler than like on Tuesday. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. And somehow, remember the kid I told you that always throws up? Guess what happened? He throws up. And because of that, we had to do 2 more 400s. For some of y'all that don't know what 400s are, they're technically you have to run up and down the field. Like, well, you're being forced to go as fast as you can. I don't think you have to. Well, I mean, you have to, or else the coaches, like, yell at you for, like, not trying your hardest. So, you have to, like, actually try. And we have to do 6 of those, right? Well, that's what the coaches make us do. And if there's, like, any, like, any talking, no straight lines, which I don't know how straight lines, like, even matter. So, but if there's no straight lines, we get 2 more added. So I'm just like, what? How does this even make sense? It doesn't even, like, why do you need straight lines? So, of course I'm not complaining because I don't want to get kicked off the team or anything. I'm just, like, thinking in my head, like, why do we need straight lines? And then I look behind us, right? And I see this kid by the lake, like, throwing up again. I'm like, kid, how much breakfast did you eat? Did you eat like a freaking cheesecake with like some pudding on the side with like freaking a cookie from Starbucks? No, because I don't think that's what you had. So I'm just thinking to myself, oh my god, this kid is legit gonna ruin everything for us. So, and actually, that second time, the coaches just gave up on him. They did really stop caring about him. They really didn't care anymore that he kept throwing up. They were just like, oh, you're throwing up, guess what, we don't care. Well, of course they wouldn't say that. But, so after that, right, practice is about to be done. They give us a water break. And I'm like, alright, let's go water break. But then I hear talking in the back. I'm like, oh, we all know where this is going to end up, right? I'm pretty sure y'all do. The people watching this video, I'm pretty sure y'all know what's about to happen right now. Guess what? 2 more added! 2! I'm just like, no, this is not about to happen. This is not actually about to happen, dude. So I was just telling myself, dude, there's no freaking way we just got 2 more added. So I'm just like, so mad that I didn't do anything. I'm just gonna be honest, I didn't do anything. But I was pretty freaking mad. So, because of, like, these kids over here don't know how to shut up, we have to do 2 more. So, I'm just, like, so mad. Just like, oh my god, when will these kids shut up? And stuff like that. And I actually don't know what's wrong with people. Like, freaking, do they have, like, a talking disease or something? Something that doesn't let them stop talking? I don't know. Might be some disease I never learned about. You know, I didn't barely even pay attention in my sex ed class. I'm just kidding. So the day goes on, right? Put our pads on. Pretty simple after that. I don't think I have anything else to say. Oh, yo, hold on. That is not everything I needed to say. I just remembered I had the best flashback of all time. So after, like, we get our, well, coach says, like, alright, y'all get y'all water break, right? We get our water break, pretty simple. Just sit, like, go to, like, alright, so, whenever we do our water break, we, like, go near this, like, a cooler, right? Well, it's, like, 3 coolers lined up, and they're all filled with water. So, whenever we go do that, like, there's only, like, I would say, there's 9 little faucets that you can drink water from. So if you wanted to drink water, you technically had to push through 5 million people just to, like, get some water. So I'm over here, like, thirsty as heck, like, freaking dying over here. And then this kid, like, freaking, like, this is what would happen to you. You would actually get pushed out of the way to, like, sit down. Well, not to sit down. You'll get pushed out of the way so they could get a drink of water, right? And you're just thinking, oh, yeah, they're just going to get some water. I'm not going to yell at them or anything. Well, I mean, I would have. Because, like, I mean, you pushed me out the way just to get some water. So I'm just telling this kid, like, bro, what's your problem? And then, right whenever I, like, freaking think that, this is what I see. He finishes drinking his water. I'm like, oh, okay, my turn now. And then this is what I see him do. I see him get the water, pouring it all over his like cleats to get like the oh, gotta clean my cleats. You know what I'm saying, guys? Yeah. Oh yeah. But guess what? The day before that is whenever like people went to like cut the grass because it was like freaking tall, and I was like, boy, would you? And it was morning practice too. So what do you think is gonna happen? Do you actually think like, oh no, I'm just gonna clean the cleats, instant grass repellent, right? No, you're stupid. No, you're actually stupid, because that's not what happens if you actually have logic in your brain. So we finish that up, okay? I'm just telling myself like, why would this kid, is he actually that stupid? So he finishes like doing all this stuff, cleaning his freaking mouthpiece, which I don't get it. Like it's his saliva. So I'm just like, okay, what is wrong with this kid? I actually think there's something wrong with him. And then I'm like, okay, if he's finished, I'm gonna go get my sip of water. And then right whenever I think that, I go get my sip of water, right? No. Guess what? That little faucet was gone. No water left. Nope, there was none for nobody. Like, so I was like, just in my head, I was so mad at this kid for like wasting all that water on his cleats. I wasn't gonna yell at him because I didn't want to make a whole dramatic scene. So I was just like, oh my dude, I really want to get this kid back. I don't know if I probably won't, because I'm not a jerk, but dude, I really want to get it. I want to get that kid back so bad. So I'm just like, oh my god, dude, this kid did not just actually do that. So after a while, right, practice is done, and I'm pretty sure that's all I needed to say. Pretty sure there was no other crazy story. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, like, comment down below if you want more stories like this. I might actually get alright, hi buddy, okay. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.